Hi, my name is David Guthrie from A Tent with a View Safaris. Our world is the safari world. Stunning and unpredictable wildlife, offering thrills to all who witness it. Anyone who can provide a car, a tent, a bed, and a bit of sustenance is in the game. In it, but fighting for scraps. Some have a fancy car, a fancy tent, Egyptian cotton, and fizz in a slender tube. That costs and still leaves them in an even fight with a large group of hungry predators. A safari is an emotional ride, connecting people to the place they most need to be connected to, certainly if we are to prosper as a species. The animals and the wilderness awaken our senses on a game drive. If the place we stay can keep the adrenaline flowing away from the car, can keep the emotions exposed, it's starting to stand out from the crowd. Our most audacious idea turned out to be evolving a fully functioning Land Rover into stylish accommodation. It had to have a bath in the back, a plumbed-in toilet in the front passenger seat, a spiral staircase to a rooftop bedroom with a balcony, and it had to feel spacious inside. So what were the 5 things required to bring this idea to fruition? Number 1, the spark. If I could sneak just a little bit outside of the bounds of the remit, I'd like to include the process of finding the audacious idea, the spark itself. Of course, it can happen that one day you're simply knocked senseless by a blindingly brilliant idea which falls from the sky. Something happens in front of you which creates a connection you would never have otherwise seen, and hey presto, you've won the lottery. Only problem is, you may have to wait 5 lifetimes for that to come about. It's highly likely that you're going to have to actively search down the spark to ignite your imagination. Move as often as possible outside your comfort zone. Leave space in your life to test the view of what sits before you. It's probably the motto for getting the best out of life, and it will certainly help with audacious ideas. In our case, the spark came when breaking up a domestic row. As a middle-aged couple struggled to boil the water for their morning tea, a car parked by the road after a wet night in its crawling rooftop tent. Number 2, fearlessness. By definition, an audacious idea will come from left field. There'll be plenty of naysayers. Once you've convinced yourself it's genius, not tomfoolery, then wear it, and wear it with pride. Number 3, do your extra homework. You may well be a risk taker, love playing devil's advocate, throwing a spanner in the conventional mix. This could make you look extremely cool, but it could just as easily make you look stupid. So really do your homework. Make sure there is more than the required sensible reasoning behind the proposal. Otherwise, you're in danger of never being taken seriously again. On our journey, surveying attitudes to Land Rover versus the other safari car options proved that there was a powerful emotional connection to this original safari vehicle. Surveying attitudes to various safari accommodation options showed elevated tree houses and traditional canvas were both very popular. Inevitably, small intimate camps in the very heart of the wildest areas were at the top of the list. And it was pretty clear that if you could wow them with food, then you were home and dry. At the initial proposal, to the team, everyone fell off their chairs laughing. But we were able to pull them around to how popular this would be once they understood just how well it fitted to the real safari dream. Number 4, possibly the toughest of the lot. How to build it, how to bring this audacious idea to life. Basically, you need a brilliant team capable of bending the norms to make it happen. Most ideas-driven folk leave a trail of debris behind them and often lose momentum when the challenge moves to the ordered disciplines of refining the idea. Many great innovations come to nothing or are usurped by a copy better refined and better marketed. In the case of the Bush Rover, an incredible engineer and his team worked tirelessly to overcome the countless design challenges. Eventually, he created a prototype safari butterfly from what was little more than a rusty old chrysalis in the yard. Number 5, throw the kitchen sink at the marketing. If you've managed to create something which your entire team now believes in, something which really stands out from the crowd, no patent will protect you for long. Make sure everyone knows it's your idea. Our wonderful marketing team sent one Bush Rover to the UK to stand high and proud above the standard booths at trade shows. It even performed at Kensington Palace, raising money for the Royal Wildlife Protection charity Tusk. That's it from me, folks. Good luck to everybody. Audacious is always more fun.